Faith contacted me for some lessons out in Laguna, and I taught her in Laguna there, and she said, you know, I think it'd be really cool if you could come out to Taiwan. There's a lot of people who would really benefit from your lessons, and I said, cool, if we can make it happen, I'd be into it.
Before Paulo came, there were really only about, I say, 50 serious skimboarders, and after Paulo came, right now, I said maybe over 200 serious skimboarders.
When last trip I was here, the skill level, I taught a lot of the guys primarily how to drop the board and get on. Their fundamentals needed to be taught the right way so that they could improve and progress more quickly. Some of them had to reteach how to get on, and that was, I'm sure, frustrating for a lot of them. But by the end of that trip, I was teaching them how to turn onto waves, and that was like a really exciting thing and big eye opener for them, because they just didn't know that they could. I don't think they had the confidence that they could catch the waves. Later, fast forward to today, this trip, I showed up and a lot of the guys were already catching waves and coming back, side slipping out. You know, they have a lot of obstacles with the beaches that they normally skim. That's not a steep slope, the waves don't break very close, the waves aren't very powerful, so you got to really know what you're doing to catch a wave there. Nevertheless, these guys are just stoked and we're still catching waves despite all the obstacles they have to endure.
It's just like right now it's still a expensive sport that you do if you have the money to get the board.
When she gets home, door is open, but he hardly went outside when she was gone. That's a problem, and it's anybody's guess.
As far as feeling at home here, it doesn't even really feel like we're in far off land or anything, because everybody's so friendly and so welcoming. Even with the language barrier, like in Mexico, I speak perfectly good Spanish. Paulo does too. So when we go there, it's like we can talk to everybody, no problem. But here, it's like you don't even have to talk to people. You just smile back and forth and know exactly what's going on.
I celebrated my birthday here, and a lot of these guys knew about it, and so they went out of their way and organized this very big birthday celebration for me, and you know, choreographed dance routine, had like a video to show us, and had all these things prepared, you know, to make this trip special for all of us, you know. And there's not many places that I've been where people will go that far and out of their way. We've gone out to karaoke with these guys and pretty much had one of the best times of our lives.
Tired, 'cause you wouldn't let me sleep last night. I'm a reasonable man, but I can't believe what's on your mind. And the past 3 weeks were the saddest weeks, and the words you said, oh, that made me weak. I'm out of my mind, I'm about to crack, so let's call this the comeback. I've been pushed around and I'm not.
We were really keeping our fingers crossed that down in the south there was better waves. We heard that There is a better shore break. Not only is the weather warmer, but there's deeper slope, and there's waves that break closer to the shore. So coming down here, I was thinking, well, hopefully we just catch one day with something decent.
It's been a great experience. It's a lot different than Cabo, say, where you're guaranteed waves. You know what's going on. Like, we came here, Paulo's never been to the south. I had never been here at all, and first day we get here, it's firing. So it's like, it's obvious that there's waves. It's probably not that much of luck involved in it.
Like being Christopher Columbus, I guess. You show up to a place you've never been, you discover something amazing. You don't get waves necessarily the best waves in skimboarding, but to get good waves in a place that you necessarily didn't expect it just has a completely different feel around going somewhere that you know you have a high standard and you're expecting it to be good. And so for me, it's like really re-energizing and makes me want to do more trips like this.
Now there was a time when you loved me so, I couldn't go wrong. Now you need to know. See, I've been a bad man, and I'm in deep. Yeah, I found a brand new love for this man, and can't wait till you see. I can't wait. How you like me now? 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 Remember the time when I eat you up? Yeah, I was alive that you can't give up. If I was to cheat, oh, now would you see right through me? If I sing a sad, 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 sad song, would you give it to me? Would you? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
75, 80 degrees on the beach. It's like a tropical oasis here, and the waves are good. It seems like there's swell no matter what. We lucked out and got a little bit of the front end of a typhoon swell, but it's so far offshore, and we're still getting chest to head high waves. It's amazing down here.
I think there's a bright future ahead for Taiwan skimboarders. I think hopefully this video will inspire a lot to keep skimboarding, to realize that there are good skimboarding beaches here. You know, they're stoked. They got bit by the skim flu and they just can't get enough, and so that's a good sickness to be in.
You said